As Mayor Giuliani stated, and I'll refer you back to his comments, this was information that the president didn't know at the time but eventually learned. Jonathan? We give the very best information that we have at the time. I do that every single day and will continue to do that every day I'm in this position. When it comes to North Korea, I think you could also look at Otto Warmbier, who was detained during a previous administration, as was one of the current detainees. And so that would reflect the president's comments that he made. When it comes to the last instance that you mentioned, as Mayor Giuliani stated, this wasn't something that was initially known, but later learned. And again, we give the best information possible at the time, and we're going to continue to do that every single day.
You started paying back Michael Cohen back in February of last year. I mean, the reimbursement was happening long before the president was asked about this.
Is that a question or?
But I'm saying, I mean, how could he not have known he was paying him back?
Again, I'm not going to get into those details, and I would refer you back to the statements, pretty lengthy statements made by Giuliani both last night and this morning, as well as the president's tweets where they've both spoken about that. Jim?
You said on March 7th there was no knowledge of any payments from the president, and he's denied all of these allegations. Were you lying to us at the time, or were you in the dark?
The president has denied and continues to deny the underlying claim. And again, I've given the best information I had at the time. And I would refer you back to the comments that you yourself just mentioned a few minutes ago about the timeline from Mayor Giuliani.
That statement, but Sarah, that statement was in reference to the reimbursement, the payment.
Again, I gave you the best information that I had. And the allegations, the president has denied and continues to deny the underlying claim. Why can't you just answer yes or no whether you were in the dark? I think it's a fairly simple question whether you just didn't have the information. I think it's a fairly simple answer that I've given you actually several times now. They gave you the best information that I had, and I'm going to continue to do my best to do that every single day. We can't confirm the validity of any of the reports currently out about their release, but we certainly would see this as a sign of goodwill if North Korea were to release the 3 Americans ahead of discussions between President Trump and Kim Jong-un.